Hello everyone, in this video I will explain what OM killed in Kubernetes and also show you how we can simulate this. Okay, so the very first thing, what does OM kill mean? Okay, so OM kill basically stands out of memory. Okay, so it means your container was basically using more memory than the limit assigned to it, and Kubernetes killed it simply. So suppose, for example, if you are running some process, okay, and normally some 10 requests are coming per second, but suddenly your request got increased like 100 seconds or sorry 100 requests per second you start getting, then obviously your app will go for using more memory, and whatever limit you have defined, and when it reaches that limit or it crosses that limit, in that case your container will basically try to restart and it will get killed because of the memory shortage. Okay, so this is as simple as that. And basically in Kubernetes you define two memory values. That is, first is the request, that means what is the minimum memory needed, and then you have this limit, like what is the maximum memory allowed. Okay, so request is for minimum and limit is for the maximum. So now the next thing is how you should identify this OOMKilled. Okay, so for that you have this kubectl get pods commands and all. So we'll see this now. Okay, and I will just try to simulate this and I will show you what exactly I'm doing. So basically, what I'm doing here is in Linux you have this stress command, right? If you are aware, then a stress command basically use, if I do a stress, might be it will work or might not as well. So okay, here stress is not installed. So basically this command is used for the load testing of your servers, like how much memory or RAM it could be, or even you can test it for your alert generation thing like in CloudWatch and all. Like if you want to make your server use almost 80% of your current memory or CPU, then that all thing you can use. Okay, so here I have created one dev.yaml. I will just show you. Here you can see image I'm using this PO Linux stress, and command is this, and some arguments is that. So I'm giving this command to use 200 MB, and the request you will see I'm using 50 MB, and limit I have given just 100 MB. So obviously in this case my container is going to use 200 MB, but it doesn't have enough resource. So in that case it will crash. Okay, so if I do this apply hyphen dep, and if I do get pods hyphen w, so container creating, running, and then you will see OM killed. So it didn't got the enough memory. So in this case, what should be the troubleshooting steps? First of all, you should do this kubectl get pods, and you will see state as a crash loop back off as it's continuously trying to restart. So that's why you will get that one. And then you should do like describe pod and the pod name. So pod name is this one. Okay, so here you should look for the same which we discussed in our last video, that state. So state here you will see now is OM killed. Okay, and exit code 1 it is showing. It could show 1 as well, it could show 137 as well. So it's fine. So reason here is basically OM kill, which is basically showing like your container is crashing because of the memory. Okay, and for more information you can see this. And also one more thing here, like if you do kubectl logs in this situation, then you will just see the what was the last log printed by that image. Okay, or by that container or pod. So this is the one use case where you don't have enough limits and all. Next use case, I have this pod.yaml. Okay, in this one it's a Python program, and at every 2 seconds it's going to append in this list some memory. Okay, so this one slowly it will, first it will run, then it will kill because of the memory. So for this here you can see memory I have defined 64 MB request, and limit is 128 MB. So now we will do this one. First let me just delete this one, current one, delete hyphen f dev.yaml. Or to fix this we can okay, first we will delete this, then first I will fix that, then I will show you another one. So delete hyphen f dev.yaml, done. Then vi dev.yaml, and here you have to just increase the limits. So if I do here some 250, then this will work, so no issue I will face. So let's do apply f dev.yaml, and then get pods. So now you will see here running. Okay, no issues. Okay, now let's delete this one, clear this workspace, and then we have this pod.yaml. I will just apply this one, and let's do get pods -w. So here you will see first it will run, then after some few seconds you will see OOMKilled error here. Okay, so let, let's just wait for it. Okay, so here you can see error is showing up. So it's not restarted yet, so we'll just wait. In the next tab, let's just see logs, if any logs we have. I will do kubectl get pods and kubectl logs om leak. So here you can see one time it showed me om killed, and in another terminal you can see allocated some iteration is there. Okay, so 30 MB. So here it's just you can see the live logs. If I do kubectl logs -f, it will show you how much memory it's allocating. And I will just split the screen so that you will understand in a better way. So here you can see so once it's reaching up to around our limit, in that case then it will show us this killed. So it till now it's 150 MB, 120, then killed. Okay, so you can see after when it's reaching the limit, so it can happen with your application as well. If there is some memory leak or something, so that you need to find out what is the exact cause of that memory leak. And yeah, so in this way you can just simulate it. So here you can see it reached up to 120 MB and the limit was 128 itself. So when it crossed, then it showed us this OOMKilled error. And also if you need some more information, then you have to simply do the qctl describe pod and the pod name. So we have this OM leak. So here you will see the same, like current state is running, last state was terminated, reason was OM killed, and exit code you can see 137. Okay, so just you need to verify like what is the cause of this OM kill. You need to talk to your developer or whoever is like managing that application. Okay, so you can just tell in your interviews like OM kill is error which you face when your pod or when your pod or container doesn't get the enough memory. And you should look for this kubectl logs command to, if any log is there, and then kubectl describe to check your current state and the what was the previous state and what was the exit code. So there you can find what is the reason of that pod crash, whether it's some app crash because of environment variable, or it is because of the memory or something. Okay, so the same thing which you can tell, and in this way you can just simulate. And that's it for this video, and if you have any queries, just ask in the comment section. And thank you so much guys for watching.